Hello, welcome to another video about the EdEHR, an educational electronic health record system that's designed in collaboration with healthcare educators for educating. Today we're going to look at the EHR Only Demo, which means suppose you want to see what this application looks like. You don't want to register. You'd like to keep it simple. You'd just like to see how it works, get a sense of what it's like. Well, we have a demonstration mode that suits your needs. It's called the EHR Only. Why only? The EDEHR is an EHR, but it's educational. It's designed to be embedded in learning management systems and work with class lists. And so there's a great deal of capability in the application that supports faculty in mentoring their students and in creating content. That's not what we're going to demonstrate today. We're going to look at just the EHR part of the application, the part that the students interact with most and content creators interact with as well. Let's start on the homepage at edehr.org and select the Get Started button. It's also available here. On this page, we offer various ways that you can take action to reach out to us and get involved in the project, try it out, schedule a meeting even with me to see this. And if you're going to use the full demonstration, of which there's another YouTube video, which I'll put a link to somewhere related to this video. It's a 12-minute video that shows how the full demonstration works. But I'd also suggest that you schedule a meeting if you wish to do the full demonstration, so I can give you some guidance beyond that 12-minute demonstration video. But today, let's look at this EHR Only. And a little bit of information about this EHR Only. It's an application that runs only in memory. It's not really the application. The full demonstration is. It is the application. But this is fine for coming in and doing a quick look. I'm scrolling down the page, and it shows that on this page there's a number of sample case studies that you can try, each one worthy of your time if you're interested in this, and quick links to jump in and see the application operating in French or Spanish. For today's exercise, I'm going to just work on the mental health case study, Melissa Ashman, and I'm just going to click on the very first link on this page in case you want to follow along. That takes you straight into a demonstration mode. That's only the EHR. So the top banner, this light blue area, in the full demonstration is context area for the student or faculty or content creator to be working with, and there's menu items that support their work. In this case, it's empty, so that you don't have the ability to sign in. You don't have the ability to change the time of the simulation. The time in the simulation is day 1, or the patient's been in the hospital already for a full day or a part of day 0, and it's now into day 1, and the time is 1938. The calendar date always updates to today based on the simulation date. And now look at, this is an EHR. Demographics, we have, you can edit the form. You can even try changing the patient's age from 32 to 42. And we'll go from 1982 to, it changes right away. It is live as you're making these changes, but it doesn't save to the database until you actually hit the save button. So we're changing the date, the age, and the date is updated. So this year is continually updating every time you access this based on today's date and the patient's simulated age. This overcomes one of the major problems with many paper-based educational systems or some educational EHRs, and having control over the patient's age. So it works. We've also incorporated, as you can see, a number of factors to deal with, include diversity and inclusion, following the HL7 standards that are being developed. But with this EHR Only demonstration, you can continue to play around and add in perhaps an allergy. Yes, kiwis. Causes a rash. Verify the record. So every time you're making a change to the save, there's this process of verifying a record. This is an educational tool. It's not a real EHR. It's designed to give students the chance to practice in a safe way the processes that they use for finding data, medical chart data for their patient, recording that chart data, and in the patient chart area and the progress notes to record progress, working towards improving the patient care in interprofessional communication. We've even got an SBAR report to help focus the discussion and move the patient's care forward with the recommendation based on background. Yes, so it is an encounter-based EHR at this time. So we have activities or records that would be based on the patient's stay in the hospital, their current diagnosis as being admitted. You can add in the diagnosis may change over time. The patient's location may change. These all are reflected in the patient banner. Working in an electronic health record education is a great place for students to practice recording their vital signs as they take the vital signs with their patients, gain practice so it becomes a natural part of their workflow. We have fluid balance, all the different head-to-toe assessments, too many to go into in this little demonstration video. We have some medication orders that you can review. You can create your own medication orders. Again, more for another video. We could talk about we have a barcode. There's a video that we have that talks about doing barcode administration, closed loop medication administration, to make sure that all medications are done following the 7, if not more, of the rights of medicating and administering it. Discharge and planning and summaries are part of this educational tool as well, because that again is one of the practices that's important for in the nursing field, working and the healthcare field, working towards discharging your patient successfully. This is the EHR Only demonstration, and I'm going to just repeat the access points and how we got here. We started at the home page. We went to Get Started. We went to EHR Only demonstration, and we selected one of the case studies. Let's just, for the sake of this video, we'll take the wound one. It did advise us, if you looked at it, and I'm sorry I was clicking very fast there, to go to the wound. And it has this awful but realistic picture of an actual wound case study, patient case study of a wound that was being cared for. And the process would be you create the profile of the wound, and then you do periodic assessments of the wound as it's progressing in its hopefully healing or not. One of the things I want to show you as well is talk about the embedded help that's capable in here. And so we have a lot of text here for each of the short forms that are in this selection of the type of wound. And this ability to input assistive, pedagogically assistive text right in location is very helpful. And we're continually adding more of that based on feedback that we get from educators. I think that's a good point to maybe end with this EHR Only demonstration. We will be looking at the full demonstration in another video and adding more videos to look at the various details in the EHR, as well as focusing in on the faculty's experience. If you're interested in the student experience, looking at the video that talks about the full demonstration would be a good place to start. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day.